We are back answering your questions about the HOPE program with North Carolina Office of Recovery and Resiliency Chief Operating Officer Laura Hogshead, also Randal Hoover, the Division Director of the Guilford County Department of Health and Human Services, and Isaac Sturgill with Legal Aid of North Carolina. So you can ask anything that deals with the HOPE program, rent and utility assistance, or the eviction moratorium. So this is one of the first questions. My brother has a renter who received assistance previously. He is now months behind again and plans to move out, leaving my brother months in the rear. So the brother must be the landlord. Is there anything my brother, the landlord, can do? Laura?
So the landlord should encourage the tenant to reapply, because until you have reached that maximum of 12 months of assistance, you are eligible for another round of assistance if you still have a need.
Okay. This person is saying, why isn't Guilford County included on the HOPE program list? Randal?
Because some of the larger municipalities and counties in North Carolina receive separate funding initially, so we would not receive additional funding through the CARES Act. It's separate and apart from that, so that's why.
But they do the same thing. So again, we want to put up that graphic map for you so that you can see everyone in the state is covered with some sort of program that is for rent and utilities help. So if you are in a blue county, that means that you are covered by the HOPE program. And if you are in a gray county, that means that you would contact your local municipality. So someone asked, is Caswell County available to apply for the HOPE program? And that is yes, they are in the blue, so they would inquire there. But if you were in Greensboro or somewhere in Guilford County, Jamestown or High Point, you would then apply with the county that you live in there. All right, so this next person is asking, is there any help for homeowners when it comes to utility bills? Randal, Laura, do you have anything on that?
So I know that the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency is in charge of the homeowner assistance program. They are still forming that program because they've just gotten their money. So I am not quite certain whether they are covering utilities or not, but they just closed their public comment period, and so they are very much still in program design.
Okay. Hey, Isaac, this person said, I've supplied my landlord with the CDC form and my HOPE award. He's signed the tenant landlord form and continues to harass me. What should I do?
Well, I'm not sure why the landlord's harassing the tenant at this point, but it is illegal for a landlord to harass or berate a tenant or disrupt their enjoyment of the property if they're not doing it for any type of legitimate purpose. So, I mean, that might be something where they may want to contact legal aid, and we may be able to help send a cease and desist letter or something to that effect.
And in the Who Wants to Know section, we've got an article that is talking about all of this, the HOPE program, the rent, and legal aid of North Carolina. It'll have their phone number in there as well so that you'll be able to get in touch with them. Laura, this person says, I live in Lexington. Where do I go for the HOPE program?
So you can either go online at hope.nc.gov, or you can call our call center at 888-9-ASK-HOPE. And the numbers on that are 888-927-5467. But you can always go online, even if you're not sure what counties are served by which program. Our interactive map online will point you to the right program.
Okay. Randal, this person says, can I get help even if I haven't stopped working?
You can apply if you're still working. We would look at issues that you've had or related to COVID that could put you in a crisis situation. So yes, you can apply, and you would be evaluated by a caseworker based on your situation.
All right, this person is asking, suppose you're not behind in your rent, but can you still get assistance for your utility bills? So it's utility bills only. And I know there's like some changes with that. Laura and Randal, can you answer that?
Sure.
With us,
go ahead.
With us currently, you can apply for either or. If you need utility only, we can help you with the utility, or vice versa with the rent. So.
And for the HOPE program, you cannot apply for utilities alone, but you can apply for forward rent even if you are not behind in rent currently. If you can prove a COVID impact, we can pay up to 3 months of forward rent, and in that we can also pick up utilities.
Gotcha. Okay, so that you would be able to juggle it that way. All right, we're going to continue to take your text questions. We'll be right back.